and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Just about to get on the train with Marcus. We're going to Buxton, the Manifold Valley bike ride. Due at 17 minutes past, and you can see Marcus ideally will be on that train. Got some new equipment for this one. Much needed equipment. So we're good to go. Right, let's have a look to see what Marcus thinks about my new Pannier equipment. Pannier rack, which I put on last week, and the Pannier bag. Hey, you never tell me what carriage you're on.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow!
I've just been vlogging myself on it. Have we got 1 minute on the train?
Yeah.
1 minute?
Yeah.
Is he winding me up? We're at Mid-Tickler, getting ready to go to Chester.
Who know?
You've heard of him, have you?
It's some bike rides episode 3, season 3.
Yay! We're venturing a bit further out today, aren't we?
Is that Hoot and Owl?
Woo! Any closing words?
See you when we get there.
Let's have it. Is that our train there? One of us got on the train, one of us didn't, so that was a really tight turnaround. Okay, got a couple of drinks to keep cold, make use of my ice pack. We're back in the game, we're an hour behind schedule, but we're still on track. Train to Buxton is coming up.
Where are we now, Andy?
Middlewood.
In the middle of a wood. So we're on the way to Buxton, aren't we? And there's this French-sounding place that we've came across, which is coming up next. Chapel en le Frith.
Oh la la, Mr. Frenchman.
And it was founded by the Normans in the 12th century.
Norman wisdom.
Yeah, not quite.
Norman hunter.
So it's dubbed as the capital of the peak. So when we get up to it, I'll show you a little bit of that. Here we are, Chapel en le Frith, capital of the peak. You can just see it there, and it means forest in the woods.
Going from Buxton train station and this nice hill to the Hume end of the Manifold Way cycle routes. I'm going to camp there overnight and do the main cycle tomorrow. We just took a quick turn right. This right turn then, left turn. We need to get, go!
We need to get going.
Go! We're back on. We're going to the Hume end of the Manifold Way. Some fast, nice descents. They're reasonably dangerous. The footpath just stopped. Marcus was on the footpath and it just stopped. But it's a lot of these up hills as well. So it's not an easy hour and 10-minute cycle by any stretch, just to get to the start of the Manifold Way. A steep hill, but a nice reward, nice scenery, and a downhill stretch to come. Here's my usual feature of spotting Marcus as he comes along. Pull it into like a car past. Nearly at the top. I feel like some fitting music should be playing in the background now. Play music. Something like Braveheart. Braveheart, you are my Braveheart. You made it, man. Any comments? Sweating is a comment.
Yeah, you'll see it on series 2 if you go and look at that. On the it was meant to be the Buxton episode, it was actually the Congleton one. But
Yeah, this is more Buxton.
yeah, very much so. Very much the Peak District. Again, listen to this. Yeah.
You know why you're sweating, don't you? You know why you because you got your backpack.
Yeah, probably.
Wow, you don't get many downhill stretches like that. That was epic, and we've made good time, I believe. This is Crome Hill, which may or may not be also called the Cloud. Look, I can zoom in on my phone now.
Yeah. I'll have to check that out in a little moment. But Crome Hill.
Is it or is it not the Cloud? That is a question.
Text 129 to 039. Is it or isn't it?
Sadly, Crome Hill is not the Cloud, which is actually located near Congleton. However, the two do share similarities, in that a double sunset can oftentimes be seen from both the Cloud and Crome Hill, usually around summer solstice time. The walk over Crome Hill and Parkhouse Hill, another reef knoll, is known as the Dragon's Ridgeback. And for those who do not know what a reef knoll is, which I did not, it is a pre-existing ancient seafloor. Interestingly, there is another hill which isn't a million miles away, and that is called Thorpe Cloud. And again, but the phenomena of the double sunset can also be observed here too.
I just want to enjoy Marcus in that bag. How he can carry that much. Just cycle with it. This is fantastic. Admire that.
Here he is. We're having camping issues already. There we are. Camp Marky. Camp Andy. Nice little views. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
We're just setting up camp really, and then after this...
Yeah, just trying to digest the news of its 30-minute walk and bus journey to the nearest shop, pretty much.
Yeah, and possibly after this, maybe a little drinky drink, you know, a little bit of stuffs and things, maybes, who knows.
Tents are pitched up and we've headed out to the Manifold Inn, 1.5 mile walk. Might be able to zoom in. Anything to say, my friend?
You know nobody's nuts, right? Hang on. You know nobody's nuts, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if you pick them up sometimes, you like, you know, little jingle, like, and then you go,
You just devour them. For it's not Christmas, mate. You're getting eaten.
We've got like a little what, like a little crisp thing on them, haven't it? I don't know if you see that.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course, that's why I go for them.
No.
Although I did buy some normal nuts just for breakfast.
I'll get a bigger one because I'll show you that.
Hello. We've just woken up. We haven't had breakfast yet. Andy's had a Snicker and a Nobby's nuts. And we're going to get some supplies and stuff in a little bit after we've had something to eat. See you shortly.
What was that? I missed that last
I
bit.
went to school with someone called Michael Hume.
Right.
There's an interesting fact for you.
Is that why it's called
That's why
Human?
it's pronounced Hume. I know it's pronounced Hume. And it's not Hume. And it's
Human. Whom? Whom? Whom?
So we'll be
Human.
back in 1 hour time. Go electric.
I was just walking to Civilization, trying to find some foods and stuff. We was going to go Buxton, missed the bus, so we're going to Hortington. And
Buxton. Buses are shite.
let's say that again.
You should call it Buxton because the buses are shite.
What are your thoughts about the trip so far? Any weenies? What about Marjorie, the old woman? Marjorie?
No, Marjorie's not a weenie. Electric is kind of a semi-weenie, but that pub is good.
Yeah?
That's a big weenie.
Tell us a bit more about the electric because we don't know. What do you mean?
You need like to plug your electric car in or your mobile phone.
Yeah, there's none there, was there?
You need to bring your own long orange adapter lead in order to charge your phone, and it's £5 a night, so we don't want electric.
£5 electric?
We don't
No.
want electric.
No, we don't. No, but she seems nice. It's a good little place.
The weenies are no amenities, no shops, of course, and Buxton, the bus to Buxton is the biggest weenie of them all.
Yeah, so we're not far off Hortington now. Get some foods and stuff. Oh, I thought I said Hereford Castle, no, Hereford Cattle. So we'll see you in a little bit. Well, we might have not gone to the Three Shires Head. That's the one I'm not going to go there. But we have, through this journey so far, we have been to all three of the Shires. Just went from Staffordshire then, we started off in Cheshire, and now we're going into Derbyshire. This one here. That's not the cloud. That's the cloud. Oh, that's a cloud. Name the movie?
Yeah, it stars Justin Timberlake and Cameron Diaz.
Movie that stars Justin Timberlake and Cameron Diaz? I don't know.
Sex tape.
Oh, there you go. See you later.
The old creamery near Hortington was originally built by the Duke of Devonshire, who was used to make a quarter of the world's Stilton cheese, including Stilton for King George V, and employed many locals. Only 3 counties in England, Derbyshire, Leicestershire and Nottinghamshire, are licensed to produce blue Stilton. The cheese shop still sells locally made cheese today.
Off in Buxton to get some little bits, and while we're here, we're going to check out this this famous little water fountain. So have a look at that. Right, so I think it is this way. St Anne's Well. We got a visit here last year, but it was a bit out of the way, but here we are.
Nice and warm for you. Any good?
Very nice.
St Anne's Well has existed since the Roman period, albeit different incarnations since then. St Anne's Well is one of the 7 wonders of the Peak District, according to philosopher Thomas Hobbes. The current St Anne's Well is known as the Lion's Head in relation to the spout, and has been providing free water since the 16th century. During the summer months, this well, including many others, are dressed as part of the Buxton Well Dressing Festival. More on that in a later episode. The water in the well stays the same temperature of 27.5 degrees all year round. The Romans believed the waters to be sacred, thus dedicating them to Romana British goddess Armenitia.
4:24 and we're ready to start the Manifold Way. Short stretch to the start of the way, which we've been walking often recently. About 20-minute walk, shouldn't take more than 8 minutes on the bike. Gonna head out. We're not ready yet. We'll be ready by past.
Almost ready.
La 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 la. Day 2, the main stretch, Manifold Way. Got some momentum then, didn't we? Oh shit. We turned the wrong way. Marcus got a lot of momentum going. It's the other way. But we're good to go now. Signs for Manifold. The T-junction seems to be closed at 4:45. We're away, have it. Over that bridge. Lead on, Sarah. This is one of the most scenic cycling routes. Cycling ways.
Oi, oi.
Get me.
Go ahead into the
Ready?
Swinsley Tunnel.
Ready for it? 3, 2.
And off we go!
Big lap. Oh. I'm sure this used to be part of the old train route.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out, I'm sure.
Well, it makes sense. It looks like a train tunnel.
Yeah. It's cool, isn't it?
It's nice and chilled in here as well.
Yeah, chill roll.
Lovely.
Yeah. Wait for it, sound effects going on. 3, 2.
Oh, come on! And we're out of the tunnel. We've now got a wider path. With a bit of a mixed match of thin paths and wider ones. Probably most prefer something in between, really. But there should be a train line along the side of this path. Hence the tunnel we just went through indicated.
So we managed to pick up a little bit of speed there, then, just then. Whew. Just left Andy for dead then, he's coming back, here he is. He's gone. Oh, you fucker! No, it's all good. Right, we'll catch up with Andy. I will get you.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, if you'll, we're just about to rock up at Thor's cave, if you'll pardon the pun. What do you think about it? It's good, isn't it?
So we're here. Got to where we're aiming for, Thor's cave, but we're just trying to figure out how we kind of get onto it.
A bit of a pickle again, aren't we? A bit of a pickle.
Yeah, just like Manchester Piccadilly.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of baggage, you don't just want to leave it lying around.
No.
And I'm quite happy to look.
Yeah.
Well, we've come this far, haven't we? So we will keep you posted. See you in a little minute.
Thor's cave, and we're going to lock our bikes up now. And so people think it comes from the Norse god of thunder, Thor. And obviously, if you remember the series 1, you'll remember Thurston or Thor's stone. A little bit found before. So all these sort of areas in the Peak District, at one time or other, it's believed that there was like sea and things like that, and you can it's called like fossils. But it's hard to imagine looking at it. Any caves back in the day would have been filled with big giants, bears and things like that. And we've got another episode coming up in Eastham, which we didn't record that on, did we? But we're going back there. We're going to go back there to finalise the season, have a look at the Bears Caves, and there used to be an old zoo at one point. There wasn't Mr. Ryan Stanley, Vando, he told us about that. We'll try and get him on the last episode. Try and get him on the season finale if we do a season finale. So the pathway runs through the Manifold Valley. That's the route of the Leek and Manifold Light Railway. So at one time there used to be a railway that ran from Leek. Well, obviously there isn't. Coming up next series, we'll be travelling to Derby, where we'll be going on the Monsell Trail. Back in the day there used to be a train route from Buxton to Bakewell, and we'll see more of that next series. But for now, we look to Thor's cave. See a lot of money. So Andy, you get your thoughts on this.
We went too far past where the cave was. There was a path which was just here, so we don't have to do anything special. The path is all marked out, and it'll be 15 minutes there and 15 minutes back. And there's loads of dandelions here, which is interesting as well. Elephant's ears, right?
Burdock.
Burdocks.
That'll be on the DVD extras.
DVD extras. What a world we live in, man.
In a moment.
This is like another dungeon. Summer bike ride on foot. It's not the Sandstone Trail for once.
Similar. Oh, that's it, innit?
As I live and breathe, Thor's cave. Can we look down to see that someone's stolen our bike equipment? Let's see. Yeah, that's where we came down on our bikes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can we climb up there?
Yeah, can do.
It's a bit slippy. He said it was slippy, didn't he? But we can probably have a bash on it.
That was a tough one. Oh my god.
Bit slippy underfoot.
Will you go any further? Can I take a picture of you?
I've already taken it.
That's fine.
This is inside Thor's cave, isn't this fantastic? Yeah.
Hello? Is there anybody there? Help? Woo! Mr. Randy.
What am I doing in a cave? I'm having a look round. Just come down Thor's little passage round here. It's a bit steep coming down that way, so I'm going to turn back. Closing words.
It's tougher than it looked. But we done it.
Goodbye, Thor.
We're en route to the Buxton tour now, and as we're going, just seen this. The ladies' side. That's where all the ladies are, and I'm a lady. Ooh. Ooh.
This is reminiscent of the Cheshire Greenway, I think. The Chester Millennium Green.
We're the ladies.
I like the width of the path. It's too thin to be a road, and it's not too. It's not too thick. It's not too thick that it's a road, and it's not too thin. But it's a really bad pathway, so I'm in my element here. Put this on record that I'm behind by few hundred meters, I reckon. Yeah, Marcus is way up in front. You start. Carry on, UK! Enjoy being in front!
So we've come to a part on the journey that says Old Souls Wood.
I reckon Old Souls Wood, and I think Jack Askew's got Old Souls Wood.
We know what you've been waiting for.
Yeah, I saw Jack recently, and he's completely oblivious that we tried to call him on these flight lights. Let's try him. Finish work. We can't connect to a mobile network.
What was that, sorry?
We tried Jack Askew and we can't connect to a mobile network. Okay. So unfortunately, Old Souls would pick up their phone in such a situation, but we've got no signal, so we can't even get through the first stage. He wouldn't have picked up anyway. Jack, there's your Jack feature. Hi Jack, if you're watching. If you're listening.
So that'll be another place on the long list of places where we can't get hold of Jack Askew.
If anyone can get hold of him, let us know.
Well, I don't know where that's saying. It's saying it's on the floor.
We can't get the sat nav out because there's no Wi-Fi, but
Fucking start digging, aren't we? Where's Buxton tour?
we probably mean kind of that direction through the campsite. Let's have another bash at it. I like all these little bridges with the green on the railings. We're heading towards the end of the Manifold Way because we don't want to be faffing around looking for where Buxton tour is with no signal. Head on to the end and maybe we'll see something on the way back. Next destination, end of the Manifold Way. To be quite critical, it is getting rather samey towards the end. A few hundred yards of track, followed by a bridge, and repeat. And there's a horse coming up, mix it up a bit. Switching up a little bit now.
500.
He's gonna crash into Andy. Yeah, and perhaps being slightly critical when I say it's samey, it's kind of like the Cheshire Greenway and the path that leads to Connors Quay from Burton. It's decent. Yeah, it's decent. Made it to the end of the Manifold Way at Waterhouses. Strengths, weenies.
Strengths, we got to where we were aiming for. Eventually, nicking your catchphrases. But we're not doing a Buxton tour.
We might have a look, see if we can do Beeston Tor on the way back.
On the way back tomorrow?
On the way, well, we've got to go back now.
Oh, right,
Just take in this ice cream farm here. This marks the end. Quite nice. Unfortunately, like the Greenway, there's no bench at the end where we can sit and have a drink.
There's some foraging time.
Be my guest. Bit of foraging to mark the occasion. Maybe with a bit of luck we can get a Wi-Fi signal and we can swat up on Beeston Tor, see if we can hit that on the way back. But we've done it to the end.
I'm not quite sure what these are called, but they're you can eat them. Like a plum. There.
3 out of 10 for taste.
We've made it, Buxton Tor. We're not going to go all the way through there. No, we're not going to get back till late, mate. Okay, so we are doing this, and we're walking. It's a 4-minute walk. Fucking hell, I'm knackered. But should be a good one. Let's do this.
This is the last difficult task of the evening. We have to yomp on foot to Beeston Tor. It's a 4-minute cycle and you can't get your cycle through, nor would you want to. Look out for my new series, Foraging Hazelnuts, with me, Andy. I think we might have found it. Is that a face? We see some rock climbing holes as we get closer. A bit wet though. Trying to figure out how to dry these shoes. We've made it to Beeston Tor. It's just like the picture you can see on Google, apart from there's no style going over, but I recognise that significant
Made it in the end.
feature.
It's crossing fields and stuff.
It was wet. Yeah, your head's in
Yeah, my
there.
head's in there. We made it.
Yeah, so it was a bit horrible.
Oh, stepping stones and stuff like that. We've got to go back now, innit?
We're going back. Interesting couple of facts about Beeston Tor. It's a popular spot for rock climbing. It overlooks the confluence of the River Hamps and River Manifold, and it's limestone rock. Let's go back and have something to eat, and we've got about half an hour before it goes dark, so we've done well to get that in. Let's go. Couple of nicer downhill rides on the bike as we get back onto the Manifold Way. Literally had to push the bike up to get here where we've left our bikes. It was very steep and quite hard to push the bike up with all the weight. Upper body workout for a change. Yeah.
Alright.
These are some of the stepping stones that we've got to cross.
Back.
And that's actually probably the picture from Google. It just, well, maybe not. It says Beeston Tor and it's pointing that way, so I reckon that definitely is Beeston Tor. Yeah, we found it.
Second Beeston of the series. Beeston, Cheshire. Beeston, Staffordshire.
I once played Mark Beeston at pool at county level and everyone's really impressed that I beat him.
Sound.
Nine o'clock at night and we're just going to complete this trail, another 20-minute cycle or so. Pretty cool coming back through the tunnel. Ollie Ogtenberg! You might have seen this before. The chair is back.
Oh yeah. Just like on the Buxton episode, well the non-Buxton episode. This is more of a Buxton episode, this one. Back today. Not as good go for as it was
other episodes when I came down here last year. But we're going to try and maybe go Bakewell. If not,
If we set off early, we've probably got a chance.
yeah.
It's a lot of cycling, but we've got the time.
Style.
The catwalk.
Yeah.
How much?
How much what?
The shoes.
500.
Good price.
Yeah, this is
Too
just
close to
waiting
see you.
to dry and stuff, our shoes and stuff. So got to improvise.
Line over there.
Yeah.
Zoom in on that.
Yeah. I'm going for a poo.
Edit that out. Gonna head on to the town of Buxton again. We're gonna stop off at Chapel on Le Frith. We're gonna swerve Bakewell. We're gonna swerve Bakewell because it's near the Manifold trail. That one is for another day. Just gonna settle up with Marjorie at the Walbrook House caravan and campsite. Unfortunately, a man here experienced his electricity being cut off and his fridge defrosted, but things will go wrong. The weather's a lot nicer today, which is a nice surprise, so should be an enjoyable ride. I've put my tyres up, put my seats a bit higher, managed to get my stuff on the bike quite efficiently, providing these wet shoes will not fall off. I'm going to cycle in flip-flops, see how that works out. Okay, let's go and settle up with Marjorie. £12, we got no electric, otherwise it'd be £34, we're paying 12 each.
So we're on the last stretch now. We are in Buxton, and so we're gonna find a Buxton pudding. We were gonna go to Bakewell today to try the original Bakewell pudding.
The recipe was found in an old Victorian lady's recipe book many moons ago. So the original recipe is still the main basic ingredients, but there's going to be a modern take on it, which is more palatable for the humans of today. Let's go and check to get a free sample.
Let's go check that out.
Mary Queen of Scots often visited the well, often staying for a month at a time. It was believed that St Anne's Well possessed curative powers, that as well as many spring waters in the country, and so Mary would travel often to reap the health benefits. It was believed that this would help cure her rheumatism, given permission by Queen Elizabeth I to take the cure. Where she was staying at Buxton Old Hall before she left in 1584, she etched in Latin on the window, "Buxton, whose fame thy milk waters tell, whom I, perhaps no more shall see, farewell."
We are Buxton pudding.
Let's try it.
Let's see what it's like. Thoughts?
Oh yeah. You really quite like bagel pudding. You've got the jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my approval.
See what it's like. We'll put the custard on. It's got like a vanilla sort of thing.
I go away in too close.
So this is very nice, good crunchiness and moistness and everything. 10 out of 10.
What about the cold vanilla custard?
Very nice. So we'll see you on the next episode. This is Chapel on Le Frith. Oh no, it's not quite yet.
Amateur recording.
Yeah. Nearly there.
Like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small.
Can you get back and reach the equipment?
Together, it's so beautiful. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Hey!
Pipping, boyo! Echo!
Sometimes you need to go and take
Hello.
a step back to see
Pull
the
it away.
truth around you.
And you know what you...
From a distance you can tell.
Daddy Weenies.
You and me,
The height of Abraham's
meant to be
excuse for art exhibition at the
great
Good, that
outdoors,
there are exhibition.
forever free.
I thought she was in the pub before, but she wasn't.
You and me,
There's just some girl that thinks every day and she's
meant to be
but we might go to paintball. Or a big
in
offer.
the great outdoors,
Next year we might check out this cable car. It's the only one from the UK. Clearly all the cars have got some. Packing not just
He's not happy.